Before we start, I want you to do something. Think about the last person you got attached to. Now ask yourself, how much did they actually do to deserve that place in your mind? Exactly. You barely even know them. So why, after just a few messages, do they already feel important? Why does your mood start depending on them? That's not a coincidence. And the scary part, most people don't even realize what's really happening. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it is. And once it starts, it always follows the same pattern. This happens to almost everyone. Someone shows up in your life, maybe online, maybe in person. They give you just enough attention, a few compliments, just enough consistency, and suddenly, they're on your mind all the time. You check your phone, you replay conversations, you start building a version of them in your head, one that might not even exist. And when they pull away, it doesn't feel small. It feels like losing something real. One of the main reasons is dopamine. Your brain releases dopamine when something good happens. But here's what most people don't know. It releases even more when something good might happen. Uncertainty is more addictive than certainty. That's why slot machines work. That's why social media works. And that's why someone who sometimes texts back feels more addictive than someone who always does. When they respond, you feel a rush. When they don't, you start thinking about them more. Your brain turns them into a reward system it can't predict. And you don't get hooked on them. You get hooked on the possibility of them. The second reason is projection. When you don't fully know someone, your brain fills in the gaps. But it doesn't do it randomly. It fills them in with what you want, not with who they are, but with what you need. So if you've been feeling lonely, you imagine they're the one who understands you. If you've been feeling ignored, you imagine they're the one who finally chooses you. If you've been missing something in your life, you quietly start believing they're the answer to it. And the less you actually know them, the easier it is to do this. Because reality doesn't get in the way. You don't see their flaws. You don't see their inconsistencies clearly. You don't see what doesn't match. You only see what fits the story you've already started building. And that story starts to feel real. You start reacting to it, feeling it, believing it. So when they pull away, it doesn't feel like losing a person. It feels like losing everything you imagined with them. So what do you do with all of this? First, stop blaming yourself. You're not weak. You're not too emotional. You're responding exactly how your brain was designed to. Second, start noticing. Not just them, but yourself. Notice how fast your mind starts building stories. Notice how quickly your mood changes based on their behavior. Notice how much space they take before they've earned it. And then ask yourself, am I attached to them or to the idea of them? Do they actually show up for me, or do I just feel alive waiting for them to? Because those are two very different things. And most people never stop long enough to see the difference. Attachment isn't the problem. Getting attached without understanding why is. Because when you don't understand it, you repeat it. Same pattern, different person, over and over again. But once you see it, you can slow it down, you can question it, and eventually, you can change it. And in the next video, we're going even deeper into this, why we chase people who clearly don't choose us. That one might hit harder than this. So, if you want more videos like this, just subscribe. This is just the surface. There's more most people never see. And once you start noticing it, you can't unsee it. This is how I see it.